However, still 100% is 100%, and Cho'Gath, a very different beast. Yes, you can bite people for a heck of a lot of damage, but League of Legends in Oceania. So, still, he's farming out great, but the Justice Punch is going to come in, and he's going to get taunted up. Spear lands from Contracts, jumps forward. There's the flash to follow for the first blood, and Contracts, you'd expect him to be in the mid lane, but it's not always successful ganks that come out. Farm too much. Fantix having a better time than at least Team 1 did.
Big wave
Cataclysm, yeah, Impact going aggressive onto Chippies. He actually can't get out of here. But thankfully not a lot of damage as the spear is going to land. That's going to finish him off. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, King able to pick up a kill against the flow of what has been C9 domination. But man, both solo lanes being taken down. Actually, a solo is just going to have a look at Smoothie being taken down on the bottom side as well. Oh my god, Destiny. That's a lot of damage.
Point blank.
Yeah.
You can actually see him creeping forward, but speaking of creeping, here comes Contracts.
Yep, and there it is. The heroic entrance going to come down as well, and despite the fact that that spear didn't land, Contracts is still going to hop over that wall and steal away the kill. That is 3-0 now for the Nidalee. That's 100%. Not too much of a problem if you're a Direwolves fan. I know most of you at home are not. Spear is going to land onto Chippies, and this most certainly is a problem, as the heroic entrance is going to come down, and Jensen is finally going to pick up a kill for the Cloud9 squad.
To where the Direwolves need to respond. They're put in this position where we either try to jump on the 4 members that are out of position, like Sneaky.
Oh god, Destiny. Didn't necessarily want to take that fight in the end, as Impact is going to teleport forward. Good Howling Gale's actually is going to knock him up. It was actually a rupture. He's just going to get eaten. Jensen comes down. They're going to trade 1-for-1 as Contracts grabs himself yet another kill. The Justice Punch is good onto Fantix. Valkyrie's himself out of the way, so he's going to be relatively safe. As Chippies is launching forward, he's actually quite tanky now. As King, that was a little bit over-aggressive. Flashes out. He's going to be fine for the moment, but he probably didn't need to use his summoner just there, and it's a 1-for-1 in the end, and probably something the Dials are going to be okay with, but man, that's one was just put down, but they've got 3 more in the inventory. I'm proud of you boys. That's what we need. We need the visions. We're 8,000 gold behind though, so we're not going to use that vision to be aggressive, as Shernfire is going to do exactly that. Contract's going down very, very low, as there's the heroic entrance, and Impact, massive Cataclysm damage. Shern's going to die as well. Destiny, I believe, died incidentally as they were trying to kill everyone else, and this should definitely spell Baron. Shern dead, no smite. And C9 just looking to put the final nail in the coffin of what has been a very difficult game for the Direwolves.
At Cloud9, they took their breath. They said, just run it back. We don't have the teleport, so this time Impact will play with us. They find their hardcore mode. We know Impact can be a world champion. They just need to return to that form.
Well, Arctic Assault is going to go wide as Smoothie takes a lot of damage here, but Impact is going to get himself right in. Knocks up Chippies, but not exactly the right champion that he wants to be going for. As Shernfire, that Arctic Assault was an odd one, as Sneaky's going to be able to pick up that kill, and yes, it was a decent Glacial Prison, but there was no follow-up. There was nothing else, and then he decided to put his face into it. Once lost base turrets just yet. It's feeling like only moments before that happens. Baron ticking down slowly.
And again, all eyes really have to be on Shernfire as the primary engage tool. He needs to hit the perfect ult, and it needs to be followed up by the perfect Fantix damage if Direwolves want to stand a chance here. Otherwise, it's just going to be a slow, suffocating crawl for Cloud9.
Yep, and King, he's just taking so much damage. Phenomenal taunt comes down for Jensen, who's really playing this Galio like a man who's been playing it all split, and he certainly hasn't. Contract's going to finish off Shernfire. And C9, it's like this mid-jungle duo are always going to have someone who gets all the kills, and this time it's going to be Contracts with Jensen just setting them all up for him. The Nexus turrets are now going to be falling down as C9 27.5 minutes into this game and looking to put the final nail in day 1. And certainly the statements have been made. Direwolves, they were talking the talk, but the walk was more like a limp today. We'll see whether day 2 is going to be better, or whether their game to finish out the night is going to be better as well, because that wasn't enough. And C9 look so dominant in this group.
They look like the strongest team in play-in so far. Lion definitely up there as contenders, also looking good in form, but nothing to the dominance that Cloud9 have.
I think WE did pretty well as well.
Crashed onto this tournament. I'll hold off on that one.
Yeah, I know. Just all the faith in China is difficult to get out, but certainly faith in North America is something that you can definitely have, because Cloud9 made that one look incredibly easy. They made their last one look easy as well, and this one is feeling exactly the same way.
And now it's a question of how this will impact the Direwolves if they're able to bounce back from this. They do have one more game. This was both of Cloud9's games for the day, so they do start 2-0. But Direwolves are looking down the barrel of Brazil later on. And, you know, Surenfire just got, frankly, outclassed on every level by Contracts.
Yeah.
And he's kind of the rock or the core of that team.
Yeah, it's really, really dangerous. However, Team 1 is going to be a very different beast, and if you compare the two Cloud9 games in their group, you could imagine that...
Picks that work really well together, and the Jarvan and the Galio. Contracts coming into the mid lane to gank, and the thing about LeBlanc that always felt good to me on Jensen was gank assist for Contracts to come in. The chain lands, Contracts gets to come in. This time, yeah, you don't have the damage, but the Nidalee does.